Before Darkness Falls is a tactics game about slowly dying in the dark, and that's the point. The other day, I found myself idly wondering whether anyone had made a colony sim set in the alien-style industrial nightmare genre. Something where players proudly plant a corporate flag on a pristine new world that definitely, absolutely, does not contain any parasitic life forms whatsoever. As it turns out, I had basically already seen the answer. Before Darkness Falls is a tactical survival game from former Frostpunk developers, and it very much lives in that same space: industrial expansion, collapsing systems, and something very unpleasant moving around in the walls. Or as the game's Steam description puts it far more bluntly, the setting of Scrag is not some clean sci-fi utopia. It's a decaying mass of machinery, sealed off sectors, toxic air, and infrastructure that should have stopped functioning decades ago, but didn't. Somewhere in all that darkness, something is still spreading, and is absolutely not rising damp. During a hands-on session at Digital Dragons last month, I came away cautiously optimistic. Optimistic in the specific sense that applies when you are talking about a game where survival means successfully not being eaten inside a collapsing industrial labyrinth. The structure of the game alternates between two layers. On one side, you manage your growing and very fragile base of operations, trying to keep systems online while everything around them slowly falls apart. On the other, you send squads into abandoned sectors to retrieve resources, repair failing infrastructure, or uncover what exactly caused the infestation spreading beneath your feet. Those expeditions are where the game really leans into in Alien's Dark Descent style inspiration. Missions unfold under a heavy fog of war with visibility limited and danger rarely far behind. You control a squad of heavily armed, extremely expendable looking soldiers equipped with guns, grenades, and various tools for trying not to die immediately. You can issue commands to individuals or move the squad as a unit, setting them to hold positions, cover each other, or push through hazardous zones. Precision matters a lot. In one encounter, I had to guide my squad through a corridor filled with flaming vents while hostile creatures stalked us through the darkness behind. It doesn't take long before you understand the game's core philosophy: control what you can, react quickly to what you can't, and accept that things are probably going to go wrong anyway. That tension between careful planning and sudden catastrophe is where Before Darkness Falls seems to be aiming its identity. It's not just about surviving missions, it's about keeping an entire failing system from collapsing while something in the dark keeps pushing back. And yes, I did enjoy it. In the same way one might enjoy repeatedly falling down an elevator shaft labeled, "This is definitely going to be fine." Before Darkness Falls is still in development, but already shows a strong grasp of its tone and oppressive, tactical, and just unpredictable enough to keep you on edge. This coverage was based on a press trip to Digital Dragons with travel and accommodation provided by the event organizers. Okay, so this game is still in development. Um, it's called Before Darkness Falls. Um, I'm usually not one for tactics games. That's they just not the game I choose to play. Um, so does this sound like a game that would interest you? From there's still no telling. There's still no telling what this when this game is going to come out, how far in development it is. So, um, yeah, you're trying to keep base of operations online, but everything's slowly falling apart, and then you have to go get resources and uh, yeah. So, I mean, if you wish there was a games like Aliens: Dark Descent where you had to survive in that world, I guess you would find this some. I guess you would. This would be a game that you would want to keep an eye out for. If more information comes out about it as it gets closer to um, release, then I'll definitely let you know. But what's your take on this game right now? Let me know in the comments.